Hey everybody, it's Brian Kapple, Wiseman Real Estate. I'm your Southeast Ohio, your Athens, Ohio realtor. Listen, I cover Athens, Meigs, Vinton, Gallia, Jackson, Washington County. So I'll travel all over Southeast Ohio. Hey, if you've ever looked at vacant land and you know what, thought I'll just figure out a price per acre and go from there, that is exactly where most people go wrong. So, because land isn't about a simple formula when it comes to pricing it. It's about understanding how buyers value land in the real estate market. So let me show you how I actually do this when it comes to pricing vacant land. This is what I do for sellers and also my buyers. Just did one of these this week for a buyer. Everything starts with verified sales. No guesses, right? I am pulling land transactions across multiple MLS systems. There's a lot of different real estate brokerages that do business in Southeast Ohio. Then I narrow the data. Same general area, similar acreage ranges, similar use, recreational, buildable, or hunting ground. Because a hunting tract and a buildable lot, we're talking two different products here. It's not apples to apples when you're doing that kind of stuff. So from there, I build a price per acre spectrum, okay? It's not an average. I call it a spectrum. I'm looking at the high end and I'm looking at the low end. And where do most of these properties cluster, right? What do I do then? I start cleaning the data. I remove outliers. I'm flagging unusual sales. I'm identifying what buyers consistently paid for like and similar property. Now here's where the experience really matters, okay? Price per acre is not linear in most markets, including Southeast Ohio. Smaller parcels can bring a higher price per acre, while sometimes larger tracts, well, they tend to trade lower per acre. Now, I said sometimes. There's not a hard and firm rule with that. But that's not automatic. It depends on different variables such as access, terrain, and are utilities located nearby. And then again, we talked about this just real brief, what the land can actually be used for. Land use is key. That's why two properties with the same acreage can completely vary on price. Okay, it happens frequently, and sometimes it's hard for a seller or buyer to understand. So what happens next? Well, then I adjust your specific property. This is where the CMA becomes customized. I am factoring in the road frontage, or is it landlocked? Access, again, buildability comes into play. Timber there, or hunting appeal. Overall usability of the land. This step is what turns raw data into a real pricing strategy. Next, I compare it against what's happening right now. What's sitting on the market? What's getting showings? What's actually going under contract? Because the goal, right, isn't just to price it. It is to position your listing to sell. So listen, if you're thinking about selling land, don't rely on a quick price per acre estimate. There is a process behind it that gets it right. So listen, I'm Brian Kapple with Wiseman Real Estate, and I help landowners across Southeast Ohio price and market their property with precision. Reach out anytime if you want a real CMA on your land. And hey, before I go, yesterday I was sporting a t-shirt for Harmer Tavern. Today I am sporting a t-shirt from Rocky's Cigar and Lounge, 4th and Green Street, Marietta, Ohio. Listen, if you want good fellowship, if you want good cigars, and if you want good bourbon, well, then you know what? Rocky's is the place to go. Stop in, tell Chuck hello. Hey, everybody, again, this is Brian Kapple with Wiseman Real Estate. Have a blessed day. Thanks so much.